Hey, I'm Caroline Jones, and you're watching Celeb Secrets TV.
Celeb Secrets is here backstage at CMA Fest, and very familiar face. Very excited to see Caroline Jones.
So good to see you.
How have you been? It's only been a couple weeks.
I know, gosh, we see each other every few weeks. It was Austin, right?
Yes.
I am great. I just came from rehearsal at Nissan Stadium with Zach Brown Band, and doing a few of my shows this weekend too, so it's going to be busy.
Yeah, and you guys played Nissan Stadium tonight, right?
Tonight, yeah.
Oh.
And we have some special guests sitting in with us. It's going to be real fun.
You're excited. It's a huge, I mean, you play stadiums and arenas all the time, but this has to be great during CMA Fest.
Yeah, no, this is big for CMA Fest. This is really exciting, and like I said, we have some special guest surprises. It's going to be great.
Is this like your first time playing stadium with Zach Brown?
No, actually,
Okay.
I played my first stadium with Zach in 2017.
Okay.
That was my first one in Denver. We've actually played. I've actually gotten the opportunity to play quite a few stadiums, opening for people over the years. So it's so funny though. Like as venues get bigger, you really don't notice a huge difference there. At least I don't. Between those outdoor amphitheaters and stadiums, it's more just the prestige of everything else.
Absolutely.
How many people are in there?
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Yeah. Now this is not your first CMA Fest. I mean, I feel like you're
No,
a
I've
CMA
done it.
Fest vet.
I've done it once because then
Oh.
it was canceled for 2 years.
I know.
So I think I did 2018 or 19.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, it's the first time in 3 years that everyone's coming back.
Yes.
Are you excited though? This is going to be
Very much so. Yeah, and this is by far my most involved CMA Fest. So I'm
Absolutely.
excited to be playing a bunch of shows.
And I
Yeah.
feel like, when you were doing it in 2018 and now so much has happened with you.
Oh, yeah.
Like you've released so much more music.
Yes.
Yeah. People are really starting to get on this Caroline Jones
I
train, which they
know.
should have a while ago, but
Secrets has always been on it. Just
yes,
saying.
I have. We have always been on it.
Yes.
But it's got to be great.
It is. It's really exciting. And I'm going to be playing the Opry this weekend. I'm playing my own show, playing with Zach, played with Alyssa Bonagura last night. There's just a bunch of fun. The more what I love, because I'm so passionate about what I do, is like the more prestige you get in this industry, the more you get to perform and the more you get to kind of share the music all around. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah. And how's like the music been going? I know you've been releasing some singles,
Yeah.
here and there. Do you have anything else that, it's kind of on the radar that you want to release?
I do. I'm just starting to write again. I have a couple songs that I'm going to record sometime this summer, but for the most part, we're just going to release another single off Antipodes. So the single that's on the highway right now is called So Many Skies, and it's a duet with Matthew Ramsey from Old Dominion.
Oh, wow.
And that's a really special song. That song is my love story, my husband's love story, and so I'm really proud of that one.
Wow. So how did you connect with Matt? That's crazy.
Actually, over Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
tell me the story.
Okay, so, gosh, I don't know. I don't think I've actually ever told this full story. Okay, so it was all super serendipitous. So we'd been looking for, actually, Zach loves So Many Skies, and he wanted to sing it, but he has a bunch of singles off this album that he wants to release and doesn't want competing singles. And he really believes in the song and co-produced it and played guitar on it. So we were looking for a male singer, and I had a couple ideas, and the album deadline was like, we were right up against it. At one point we were thinking that we might have to leave the song off the album, and I was like, I can't. It's the best song I've ever written. And so I was listening to the Bobby Cast. Do you know the Bobby Cast?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was listening to Matthew Ramsey, and I loved the conversation. And so I was like, I don't think I follow Matthew Ramsey on Instagram. And so I went to his Instagram, and it said follow back. And I was like, how does Matthew Ramsey know who I am? I was like, oh my God. I was so excited. You know what I mean? And so I saw that, and I don't know what came over me, but I was just like, let me just ask him if I can send him the song.
Yeah.
And if he would ever do it with me. And he was so sweet. He responded and he said, I'll listen to anything. That's what he said. Like it just shows what a pure songwriter he is, because, the song wins. Yeah. And he emailed me back. I was like, I love a song. I'll come in and sing on it. And if you don't like it, you don't have to use it. I was like, I'm going to like it. I was like, and then he came in literally the next week.
Wow.
And just sang it. And it was just that organic. It was so awesome.
That's a great story.
Yeah. It was so awesome, and he's such a nice guy, and we had a great conversation about life, and touring and music, and it was great.
I feel like you guys have to collaborate again and like do more.
I know. Well, I hope this will be a single, and then we will. Yeah.
Totally.
We'll be able to perform it.
And I know you said like you love this song, and it's
it's
a love story
really
for
special.
you. So
Yeah,
can
it's
you
a
maybe, like touch a little bit on that.
Yeah. So my husband's a sailor. He races sailboats all over the world, and so he has the coolest stories and just the richest life experience because he's lived literally everywhere, like from Australia to Europe to Asia to Africa. Like he's lived everywhere and seen almost all of the ocean, you know, on this planet. And so it's a song about, the first verse and chorus is about his life in sailing before he met me, and then the second verse and chorus is from my perspective. It's about my life before I met him and kind of how we come together. So it's a really special song. I know, it is really sweet.
Now I understand why you say you love this song so much.
Yeah, it's very special. And he wrote a few of the lines. He's a co-writer on it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Well, because I needed some sailing vernacular.
Okay.
So I was like, I need some cool lines about like how like one of the lines he came up with was like my salt driven blur, and I was like, what is that? So like cool and poetic. And he's like, you're just getting pummeled like for hours by like 30-40 foot waves, like just your salt, like it's just a blur of like ocean and salt. And I was like, wow, that's so vivid. Isn't that cool?
That's so cool.
So those kind of lines he came up with.
Wow. I mean, he must be like, like, look, I have songwriting credit. Is it like a flex for him?
He jokes about it like that.
Okay.
But it was actually so cute because on the day when I showed him the song and I was like, I need you to help me with these lines, he got his little like notebook. He was like a little boy. He got his little notebook with his like colored pencils and like went off in the woods and was like writing the lines.
Oh my gosh, that's so sweet.
Isn't that cute?
That's so sweet. I feel like you have to have him involved more like in your career, whether it's like
don't
writing,
tell him that.
He's gonna see this and he's gonna be like, yes, Celeb Secrets.
Yeah, he will. He's gonna be like, thank you, the production credit that I've always deserved. No, he actually, I have to admit, he has really good ears.
Okay.
Because I don't like people telling me what to do.
Yeah, same.
And so, but I do listen to him. He has great ears, and he pushes me in ways that I wouldn't go. Like he loves, I don't know, like grunge and rock, you know, like all manly things.
Yeah.
So he loves it. He's like, play a bluesy lick. And I'm like, damn it. But people do love that. So I'm like, okay.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Is there anything else maybe that we should be on the lookout for? Anything that you want to achieve?
Well, just look out for the tour I'm about to announce.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm about to announce a solo tour around the Zac Brown date. So there are all these kind of like little club shows that people can come to either the night before one of the Zac Brown Stadium shows or the night after or after the show. So it's going to be called the That Girl in the Band Tour.
Oh, that's like the perfect
Isn't that
name.
fun?
That's like
I know.
Perfect because you are that girl in the band.
So come out to a show.